Farm Show on 100.5 and 790 News Radio WSGW and online WSGW.com.
A mostly cloudy and wet good morning to you. I hope your day is going well for you, wherever you might be. Terry Henne here at Radio Center, along with Jonathan Dent this morning. Both of us glad to be in here and not outside, where right now it's raining. That's right, raining. Jonathan, we'll take it. Yeah. We're going to take whatever rain we can get. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to be enough for most of us, but at least it's a good start because, the weather forecast isn't really all that exciting when it comes to drought relief, and it's going to low. We had an overnight low of right around 60, 61, 62, and it looks as though the warmer temperatures are going to be with us, not only for the next couple of days, but we're going to rev right up again as we move into the weekend and into the work week next week. So the month of September is going to go down as quite a bit above normal when it comes to temperatures, and in some spots quite a bit below normal when it comes to the precipitation. Jonathan, right now on the thermometer, what do you have?
Right now we're in the mid 60s at the airport, 64 degrees, cloudy skies. Downtown Midland's cloudy as well at 64. Here at Radio Center, as you said, light rain. I'm trying to look out the window, see if anything's falling right now. It doesn't look like it, but we're at 66 degrees, a little bit of an easterly breeze at 5 miles per hour.
Yeah, and as far as that breeze goes, that's one thing that's been, I wouldn't say unusual. It's been very consistent. Other than some wind gusts here a few days ago, we haven't really seen any strong gusty winds of more than 15, 18 miles per hour peak gusts, which that coupled with the very warm temperatures, it's caused some of our plants and some of our growing things to really show some stress. It does appear as though whatever precipitation we do get the next few days is going to be obviously welcome, but we are going to be rolling into a pretty dry spell. There is a low pressure system right now over southern Indiana. That's the reason why, coupled with a low that has moved well off to the east. Southern Michigan has picked up quite a bit of precipitation over the past day or so. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at areas right at the border of Michigan and Ohio, where they have had precipitation amounts of more than 1.5 inches of rain. Southern Michigan did pick up quite a bit more than what we saw here in the immediate Great Lakes Bay area, other than a couple of spots where they picked up 0.6 and 0.7, 0.2, maybe 0.15 of an inch. That's been about it. And over in Michigan's thumb, where they will be experiencing some heavier precipitation as we go through the day today, they picked up a little bit more again overnight last night. 72 degrees. That's what our projected high temperature is for the day today. We're looking for some scattered showers around. As I said, more over in the eastern part of Michigan's thumb from, I want to say, Port Hope all the way down to the Detroit area. Clouds. We'll see some stars out there tonight. Spotty shower activity around 60 for a low, so a good 10 to 12 degrees above normal for a nighttime low. 72 for a high tomorrow with clouds, some spotty sun. Scattered showers early in the day tomorrow, and then things will begin to clear out because that low pressure system in southern Indiana is going to wind up close to Lake Ontario. We'll know that the thing is going to be moving away from us because we're going to be experiencing a north and a northeast breeze, light in nature, today and tonight, and start off with a northwest breeze tomorrow morning as that counterclockwise low begins to move away from us. Then eventually a west breeze tomorrow night, and then Friday with all the sun, southwest breeze still 5 to 7, 8 miles per hour, and it's going to continue to be coming from that direction as we go through not only Friday night, but also Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Long range outlook to take us all the way through the 7th of October. Yeah, we're already talking October, much above normal on the temperatures, much below normal on the precipitation. So it's not just slight, it's much above and much below. Very unusual for this time of the year. And the leaves out there on some of the trees are really falling fast.
Yeah, and but it's spotty. Like
Yes.
1 tree in 3 will be dropping, but yeah, it's really unusual to see.
So northern Michigan, I've been told, looks as though we should be looking at some pretty nice colors here in the central part in this drought area where we are located. The colors more than likely will not be as brilliant, so you're going to have to do some traveling, they tell me, to experience some autumn fall.
What else is new?
What else is new? Gas prices better drop a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk to Doug Klein about all that. All of that coming up. Jonathan, who do we have on deck?
For our market report today, we'll be talking with Cody Harris from Star of the West. Then, as always, a little more in-depth from Doug Klein at Oppenheimer. All of that's ahead. But first, the weather report today brought to you by the folks at Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has the local expertise to recommend the corn, soybean, and other seed products that are the best fit for your field. Plus, unparalleled agronomic support with products and services to unlock yield potential and improve crop performance from planting to harvest. Ask about our financing options to help you get more from every acre and lead the field. Visit your local Nutrien Ag Solutions branch or go to nutrienagsolutions.com.
Say, do you want to unlock the secret to higher yields? If you're applying dry fertilizer, the key to better yield potential is Titan XC. Titan XC is a fertilizer biocatalyst that unlocks and releases the bound up nutrients in granular fertilizer, promoting better root uptake and plant growth. Drive performance this season and beyond. Release more nutrition. Expect better results with Titan XC. For more information, visit lpi.ag/unlock or contact your Nutrien Ag Solutions crop consultant today. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at RoofMax. AskBenHow.com. I did. He came out, got the free roof assessment. Hey, I don't have an aging roof, but it's always nice to add a few years to that roof, save me a lot of money. That's what he did. It restores the flexibility and extends the life of the roof. And you've also got a transferable warranty in charge too. So the value of your home, if you don't have to worry about a new roof, that really helps a lot. You like to maintain your equipment? Well, your roof needs maintenance too, and it needs somebody to walk around up there and just check it all out. Ben will do it for you. 989-859-6751. Web address, and I can't emphasize this enough because do your research. You will see just how thorough Ben is. AskBenHow.com. Remember, a little care today is going to save you a whole lot more tomorrow. Jonathan, Cody Harris on deck?
Yes, indeed. Cody Harris from Star of the West. Cody, I was looking at the numbers earlier this morning, and we've got some kind of ups and downs going on today.
Yeah, good morning, guys. That's probably the right way to put it, Jonathan. We got wheat kind of actually blazing its own path here in the green here this morning, but we got corn and soybeans kind of taking a hit here today. So a mixed bag here this week is definitely the name of the game.
Yeah, any particular reason why? Now, from what I understand, there's a government report that's going to be coming out. Is it next week?
That is correct, yes. That would be the October report coming out. So that one's going to actually have some harvest data in it, some actual survey data. So that's actually going to be a big report that we're going to be looking at, or the market's looking at, which may be why you see maybe a little risk kind of being pulled off the board just to kind of see what we have going out there. There's been a lot of estimates. It seems like some analysts think that there might be an increase in yield, either in corn and beans, and some guys are seeing a decrease. So I think you got the market kind of maybe in a limbo here as we await that report.
So right now on the board, what do you have, Cody?
Yeah, right here at the moment, I have cash wheat up 3, $4.99 on the white, $4.24 on the red. New crop 2026 wheat, that's up 2, $5.54 on the white, $4.69 on the red. Looking over at corn, cash and new crop corn is down 2 at $3.59, and then cash and new crop soybeans, well, I'll call it unchanged at the moment at $9.27.
Cody, you have a great day, okay?
Yeah, you as well. Thank you.
You bet. Cody Harris over at Star of the West. Up next, we have Doug Klein.
Doug Klein from Oppenheimer coming up. The market report here, your midweek market report brought to you by Thumb Bank and Trust. They've been working with agriculture since 1895. They know that farming today has many challenges, and Thumb Bank helps keep up with those challenges as well as industry trends and changes in your operation. Thumb Bank and Trust, now in Freeland and 13 locations around the Thumb and the Great Lakes Bay region. Thumb Bank, where relationships are built on trust. Also brought to you by Legendary Tree Care. If you need tree trimming or tree removal, we haven't been getting the winds that we know are coming here in the later months of the year. You might need Legendary Tree Care. No job is too big. No job is too small. Get it done before it becomes a problem. They're fully licensed and insured, and they specialize in those big projects. LegendaryTreeCare.com or like them on Facebook. They're there when you need them. Over to Oppenheimer we go. We say good morning to Doug Klein. Doug, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Hey, we're making it. I don't know, were your ears ringing?
I could hear you.
Yeah, we're waiting for that gas price to go down. So
Well,
it's
I did
affordable
say-
to make that color tour this year. Okay.
So one of the stations in Frankenmuth was under 3, and one of the Kroger was still over 3. But maybe tomorrow they'll get organized and both get under $3.
I saw
Before
everything between 298 and like 310 on my way in this morning.
Yeah.
There's no consistency.
Well, I saw 338 this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. I hope they had a sale on candy bars. That's the only way I'm going to stop him.
yeah, here's 40 candy bars with your fill up.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, anyway,
what's
so-
shaking anyway?
The stock market isn't doing anything today, just barely down a little. Powell says it's overvalued, or at least he hinted to that effect. Nobody cares. There's unlimited appetite for risk in the stock market right now, so it's okay. Freeport came out with their expectations of earnings. Freeport, the copper and gold mining company, and they downplayed it, so they're down 10% today. And how do you lose money when gold's at an all-time high and copper's, up? Copper's up 4% today. So I don't know what in the world is going on there, but talk about mismanagement.
Well,
And,
maybe an ex-government worker is working there now. They're used to that.
Total mismanagement. Speaking of the government, I think the government is thinking about taking a position in Lithium America. That stock's been beat right into the ground. So they're up 99% today from their $3.07 close. So got some ray of hope there, but I don't know if it'll last more than a day, because most things don't. Anyway, so here's your numbers. The December corn is 424, down 2 1/4. March corn 441, down 2. The November soybeans 1011 1/4, down 3/4 of a penny. The January soybeans 1031 1/4, down 1/2 penny. December wheat 523, up 2 1/2, and the March wheat is 541, up 2. The crude oil is 64.06, up $1.13. Heating oil is 235.29, up 3.1 cents. Gasoline is 195.85, up 1.8 cents. Natural gas 316.1, that's up 2.1 cents. Over to currencies, Canadian dollar. The U.S. dollar buys $1.3894. That's getting high, up 61 ticks. The dollar buys 148.76 yen. That's up 114 ticks, so that's getting bad for them. The euro's at 117.42, down 73 ticks. The dollar's at 97.85, up 59 ticks. Gold is at 37.4480, down 39.40 an ounce. Silver is 43.98, down 25 cents. Platinum's 15.0320, down $24.30, and copper's at 475.80, up 17.5 cents.
Okay, got you covered, I think.
Oh boy.
Thanks a lot, Doug. We'll talk to you later. All right.
Yep.
Doug Klein over at Oppenheimer. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at Quality Roasting of Reese, offering competitive, consistent prices for your soybeans. Give them a call for a quote today. Got a text from a listener telling you, Mr. Henne, in my backyard, I have 1.2 inches of rain from 24 hours ago till now.
Really?
That's in the Saginaw area.
I got hardly anything out in Hemlock.
Yeah. Bay City, 6/10, 6900s, I think,
Yeah.
is a couple of spots. And then you go south of Saginaw, kind of around the Burt area, 1.75
Wow.
inches of rain. So I don't know.
Be grateful if you get it, I guess.
Exactly. Be very happy. Coming up, who have we got?
We'll be talking with Scott Dumas from Nutrient Ag Solutions after this.
Imagine a force so powerful it can move mountains. One propelled by a group of individuals with a shared purpose. That's what makes the agricultural industry different. The unstoppable spirit that binds us. We cultivate innovation and unite under a shared purpose, all in the pursuit of progress. Since 1937, Bex has sought to honor God each day in our commitment to help farmers succeed and leave a lasting mark on the world around us. We look forward to standing beside you for seasons to come, working as one to become unstoppable together.
PowerLift hydraulic doors. Ever heard of them? PowerLift hydraulic doors is the largest hydraulic door manufacturer in North America, manufacturing and installing hydraulic doors for over 30 years. Covering the entire state of Michigan, we can custom design your new door up to 150 feet by 45-foot clear opening. We can fit your airplane hangar, agricultural shed, industrial or commercial structure with a strong, reliable, and high-performance door. Nothing beats a PowerLift hydraulic door built right here in Marlette, Michigan. Our custom hydraulic doors are designed for your toughest jobs.
Hi, I'm Andy. The price we give you is the installed price, and you deal with us from the beginning to the end. To schedule your PowerLift door consultation, call 989-635-8017 and ask for Andy, or visit powerliftdoorsmi.com. PowerLift Hydraulic Doors of Michigan. When you need it done right, we lift you above the rest.
Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at the Frankenmuth Credit Union. They're ready to go with lines of credit, equipment loans, financing for purchasing land, credit cards, and more. You want to find out a little bit more? Well, go online at frankenmuthcu.org, or why don't you just stop by one of the branches? They've got over 30 of them, and see how they can become your hometown financial solution. The Frankenmuth Credit Union. Well, evidently we hit a hot spot here. I was told this would be west of M13 on West Vern Road.
Okay.
So we're talking South Saginaw.
Mm-hmm.
3.44 inches of rain.
They have the hose on or something?
I don't know. Hopefully it wasn't a well, because that well is going to be dry. 3.44 inches of rain. Unbelievable. And again, that's West Vern Road, west of M13.
Must have just been pretty consistent.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. Along with us, Scott Dumas from Nutrient Ag. Scott, what would you do with almost 3.5 inches of rain in the last 24 hours?
Celebrate.
Yeah. Now, out at your place, that's over on the east side of the area. How much rain did you get over last night and yesterday afternoon?
Not very much. So since Sunday, we've had a 1/4 inch.
Wow. And that seems to be pretty much the standard with a lot of the folks. These isolated cells, it's just unbelievable how much rain has been in them. But I don't know. What are you seeing out in the fields right now? Because we're looking at some crops. They got to be really dry right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of variability out there, depending on how much rain you get throughout the summer. It can vary from one end of a field to the other, just based upon, one rainfall. I was talking with a grower earlier this week, and they got 4/10 of an inch of rain through the summer, and it made a world of difference on what the yields were now in some dry beans. So it doesn't take very much moisture, but it sure makes a big difference in the end.
I've seen some reds, dry beans. To me, the pod has got like 5 and 6 beans in it, but they seem to be tiny. Are we hearing that in some spots some of these dry beans are a little small?
Yeah, I've heard that quite a bit. As if with the not a lot of moisture here towards the tail end when those beans were filling, that there's a lot of small beans out there right now. So that is something that we're losing yield that was there that it wouldn't have took much rain to get in the bin.
Now, I know some guys usually they spray, to get things, to get the leaves off of so they can thrash. Some folks have told me they haven't had to spray.
Yep. Yeah, there are a few that have chose not to spray, but there's still a lot in the Saginaw Valley and some area that have been getting some desiccation so they can get in there and get thrashing.
So some advice now to our growers. What do you think, Scott?
Hey, with a little bit of moisture here is a good time, plant some wheat and come pick up your wheat seed and get ready for next year.
How many different varieties of wheat seed are there nowadays?
Different varieties. There's, obviously white and red, but within each of those classes, there's quite a few different varieties. So depending on which class of grower wants to go with, we can help them out.
And some of the hybrids, from what I understand, were quite good at harvest time in July this past year.
Yeah, I think it surprised a lot of people that the wheat crop was as good as it was, and it's still a nice option to have for a crop to grow. Get it off in the summertime when the weather's nice and you've got that straw out there. If you need to do any field work of any kind, good time to go at it through the summer.
Yeah. And again, we're looking at ideal seed beds for a lot of this wheat planting.
Yeah, so some of this ground, some guys are no-tilling it into some of this bean stubble, and some are choosing to work it, but it's working up nice and a really nice seed bed to go into, especially with a little bit of moisture now.
Yeah, but again, you've got a pretty good stock of wheat seeds, so if guys are going to be planting, now's the time to get a hold of you, right?
Yes, sir. Now's the time.
Scott Dumas, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Take care. We'll talk to you again. All right.
Thanks, Jerry. Have a good day.
You too. Scott Dumas with Nutrien Ag. Coming up, Jonathan, who do we have?
Going to take a quick break. When we come back, Chuck Cervinsky with Maple Hill Nursery.
Farmers, when the job calls for power and versatility, trust New Holland compact tractors. Built tough to handle everything from chores to field work. Easy to operate, rugged and reliable, they're ready to work as hard as you do. And when it comes to support, Ellen's Equipment has you covered with expert service and parts at all 3 locations, McBain, Beale City, and Ithaca. Stop by today and see how a New Holland compact tractor can make your farm run smoother. Ellen's Equipment, where hard work meets hard-working equipment.
Soil prep for next year begins as soon as the harvest is over. Don't miss out on nutrients you can return to your soil. Applying a Dairy Dew compost blend accelerates the conversion of crop stubble into next year's plant food. That remaining plant material is full of nutrients you want to return to the soil. Dairy Dew blends from Morgan Composting, like K2, Gypsum Plus, and Layer Ash Blend with Gypsum, helps with decomposition, releasing those nutrients for next year's crops while also adding good biology and other missing nutrients to your soil. Like a lot of things right now, supplies are limited, so contact Morgan Composting to place your order for fall and lock in your price now. Crops don't wait. The seasons don't wait. You shouldn't wait. Address soil health now for better yields next year. Not sure which is the best Dairy Dew compost blend for your fields? Contact a soil health expert at Morgan Composting for a consultation and soil testing. Call today or visit dairydew.com to learn more.
Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at Steiner Tractor. New parts for old tractors made easy, real easy. Whatever you've got, the chances are they probably have it for you. 800-234-3280 or go to steinertractor.com. Chuck Cervinsky, Maple Hill Nursery over in Midland, joining us right now. And Chuck, understand that that outdoor furniture, a very successful season so far. A lot of folks have picked it up, but now is an excellent time because there's a sale going on.
Yeah, we've got a sale going on right now on a lot of our polywood floor models. Typically this time of the year, we like to flip those and we get new stuff in. So we've got 20% off on quite a variety of deep seating and dining sets there. We've also got in our John Thomas and Alfresco home lines, those are all 30% off on anything that we have on the floor remaining. And then also we have perfect weather right now for fall planting. I mean, it's cooling off a little bit, little rain, and so we've got 20 to 40% off on a lot of our shrubs, grasses, perennials, trees, and many other things as well.
And again, you're located where, Chuck?
We're 2672 North Eastman Road, about a mile and a half north of the Midland Mall in Eastman. And even though there's construction, there's still ways to get around that, to come out and see us. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 until 4.
Chuck Cervinsky, thank you so much. You take care, all right?
And we'll talk to you on Friday
Talk
again.
to you on Friday. We'll be right back. Experience the most reliable RTK signal from PC Ag Solutions, compatible with most GPS receivers. Trade in your old radio or modem and get an affordable subscription through us. We have over 25 base station locations across the Lower Peninsula, and we're always looking to add more to our network. Discover more power, more accuracy, and more coverage with our 450 megahertz signal. Call us to learn more today. PC Ag Solutions, 989-868-4444.
For 100 years, Forward Energy has been more than just a home heat and fuel provider. We've been a part of your community, and you've been a part of our family through every storm, every season, and every moment. We've been right here, keeping you warm and safe. As your hometown energy provider, we deliver more than just propane. We deliver peace of mind with reliable service, quality you can count on, and a commitment to always being there when you need us most. Forward Energy, 100 years strong, fueled by family, powered by community.
Farm Service has been brought to you today by the folks at Freeland Bean and Grain, your Dairyland seed headquarters. Check them out. Give them a call. Stop by. Serving you is their business. They've been doing it since 1983. More coming up at 12:30. Now we conclude with the playing of our national anthem, brought to you by Euclid Avenue Coin in Bay City.
Broadcasting